really vibing with the music.
Yeah, I like cut it. I'm like, all right.
Good
What's
morning, everybody. Oh, morning.
Morning.
LOL.
Well,
That's a loose term.
good brunch.
Afternoon. Yes.
I don't know. Whatever it is for you guys. I hope you're having a good one out there. Yeah, we don't have much. Just some quick news. I hope you guys are doing okay today. I hope. How have you been? How are you doing in this slow, steady, decline? Unfortunately. Let's. I guess let's hop into the. You want to hop into the first?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm good. When you talk about slow, steady decline, we don't know for sure. Kinda, but it's. I wonder how much of that energy produces itself. Kind of like the pothole theory. You try to avoid something and run into it. How much, I don't know.
Show ain't getting better.
I know.
What's
up, Landon?
In some
What's
regards.
up, Michael? What's up, Draper?
What's up, guys? Brofish to you. I hope you guys are having a good day. Good morning, good afternoon.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Yeah, man.
If nothing else.
That's right. I suggest we get together, pick some tunes. You know what I mean? Somebody grab the beer. Let's barbecue.
How much do you want to bet? Like, people are, nobody liked going back to work. People that got to work from home. Nobody enjoyed going back into the office. This is all just one big stay-at-home strike.
You think so?
No, I'm just teasing.
Some people were overworked.
Yeah, for sure. I will say that, though. I think that one thing that came out of lockdown was people got a taste of what it was like to be their own person for a stint,
Right.
And I think for some people, they were like, hey, I don't know if I want to go back exactly all the way to the way things were. So,
look, all right. Speaking of slippery slopes, we got some Mad Max stuff looking like coming out of
Escape from San Fran.
They call it the wording is real weird. They're like, this sideshow. It must have. So from what I gather from all of it, it was just someone like speeding or something. There was a pursuit going on.
Can you click on the image? I want to see if she's got trigger control, or like what's her trigger finger doing?
Ooh,
is it on? Because she's not buckled. Here's where I get messed up. All right, so because I'm pro 2A, I believe in her right to own this AK-47.
Yeah, that wasn't ever in question.
Absolutely not. But what I'm saying is, but with that right, it does have to be defended in the sense of the first step is using common sense. If I'm out with my family and I see you...
No. This is definitely like a criminal element.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. But I'm just saying, like, it's not fair for me to say she shouldn't have that. I don't know what her intentions are. I can assume, but it's still an assumption at the end of the day. What I'm saying is, you have to use self-control and you have to use common sense with these rights because that's what gets them taken away.
Do you think that this was self-control or common sense?
No, not at all. But if I'm out with my family and you're out there demonstrating a 2A right, well, that's great, and I would support you, but I don't know you, and I don't know what your training is, and I don't know what your level of responsibility or give a F is, and so I have to assume in today's day and age that it's a threat, and that's giving a bad image to just having a weapon on you. So the point is, she's not wrong for having the weapon, but didn't look like she had very good trigger control or trigger, her trigger finger on the
number one. It goes without saying. What are you talking about? She's hanging out the window of a car with an AK-47.
She's one sudden jerking stop away from firing.
The safety may be on.
Perhaps.
SFPD says officers were able to track down a car that they say was used in a sideshow, and they released this photo of the vehicle. You can see there a woman leaning out of the car carrying an AK-47. This happened last month on Barnveld and McKinnon Avenues. Police had the car towed after they investigated. We don't know if any arrests were made.
Okay, look, my whole point for showing this was strictly that there is a slow and steady decline happening. And it's definitely, you're going to see like Escape LA, Escape New York, Escape San Fran, just about any Democrat-run city, left-leaning city, okay, Chicago, All right, duh, bears.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking is, look, because this is my next one.
Wait, no, don't do it yet.
It's too late. I did it.
No, wait. It's Friday, and I'm choosing to see the upside of things today. So I'm going to focus on the fact that at least the news article got the weapon right. At least they weren't saying woman yields RPG out the window.
Isn't that crazy? Because they could.
That's my positive spin.
Well, hey, that's a good positive take, because have you seen some of the video? I mean, dude,
oh yeah,
these folks don't.
I think that they've had to like go back and have somebody. Are you sure that that's what that is? Because I can't have everything being a bullpup.
Look, this comes out of CBS Chicago. We were just talking about, okay, the slow and steady decline, but this hasn't been no slow and steady decline. Chicago has been on an outright downward spiral. Between Gary, Indiana, and Chicago.
Chicago was bad before anything else was bad.
Right.
What's up, Anthony? What's up, Cinnamon?
What's up,
Dragon
guys?
Slayer? What's up, guys?
Dragon Slayer, what's up, dude?
Sweetie Squad. What's up, Babe? Tammy, what's up?
Tagged me on something on Facebook. Okay, Dragon Slayer, I'll get to that. It's a shame that the finest rifle in the modern world is favored by the worst elements in USA society. Seems like we have an AK-47 lover in our midst. Nah, that's cool. I love AKs. Yeah, let's not get into gun talk right now. Okay. All right, we get spit on. We get things thrown at us. A look at CPD's rising retirement numbers. Okay, let's see. Let's just watch this real quick.
Officers leaving their jobs, even without a pension. CBS 2's Suzanne.
And the pension is like the whole end game for law enforcement.
Right.
That's like the whole gig. It's like, yeah, you do your thing, you do
right.
good, you keep your job, whatever the department needs, and then you get it.
I mean, Chicago is rough. So I think a lot of them are looking at, hey, if I'm not alive to get my pension, it doesn't do me any good.
She's taking a close look at those numbers and the reasons behind them. Suzanne.
Anthony, I hear you.
Brad, right behind me is the place where officers sign up for their pensions. Now, in just the first 6 months of this year, 367 officers retired. Well, I spoke with a recently retired officer to give us some insight into these rising numbers. And that person agreed to speak with us if we agreed to conceal their identity.
People see us as the enemy, and we're not. All we're trying to do is help the people of the community, the city of Chicago.
This person, who had nearly 25 years on the job, retired within the past year from the Chicago Police Department. Retirement numbers are broken up in two ways: those who don't get their pension because they're not eligible, and those who do get a pension. Data obtained through public records shows in 2017, 37 officers left the department before being eligible for a pension. So far this year, that number is nearly double, with 68 officers. For those who are retiring with their...
Yeah, I think because low-key, Chicago has kind of turned into, like, U.S. Iraq or Baghdad or yeah, I don't mean to cuss, but
I remember back in, like, 2018 or 2019, people talking about blue helmets maybe going... somebody wrote to the UN asking for blue helmets to come to Chicago.
There's supposed to be some kind of UN, like... compound in like Utah, and that's not just hearsay conspiracy theory. I done seen the inside of the building multiple times with the video where that like we like in here it's a US they're like it's a UN territory.
Dang.
Yeah, it was really weird. I'm sure you guys have seen that. If you haven't, I'll try to look for it.
Well, all I can say is I can't blame them, but man, Chicago, I would not want to be there. Nope.
In just the first 6 months of this year, 367 officers retired. That is crazy. Let's see. In 2017, 37 officers left before they were eligible for a pension. And then so far this year, that number is nearly double with 68 officers.
Curious, are they seeing new recruitments?
Perhaps. I think you're seeing that everywhere. I could be totally wrong, but I think a lot
That's
of
what you got to watch for, because the recruitment,
the people who've been in there long enough, maybe not long enough to get a pension or become eligible for a pension, they've been in there long enough to see more of that protest BLM, they see that things are getting bad, man.
Yeah, that's it. Cinnamon, George Floyd family went to the UN. Interesting.
This is interesting. Okay, real quick, let's just hop into this. Firefighters getting guns pulled out on them. Some Dixie Fire residents refusing to evacuate.
What are your thoughts on that?
That's kind of falls into the seatbelt situation for me. You're like, my rescue, the safety, all that stuff is like, it's my own personal responsibility.
Yeah.
It's not someone else's responsibility. So like, if I'm drowning in the ocean and the Coast Guard, like, I'm not going to fight the Coast Guard guy to pull me out of the ocean. You know what I mean? Right. But if I've decided to stay on my property to fight, I suppose it would be up to me, wouldn't it?
Right, but if there's other factors, what if you're not thinking all the way clearly? Or, because of smoke inhalation, or I don't know. So I get it. It's not fair. The firefighters are just trying to, help people. So I get that aspect of it. But yeah, people have a right to, go down with the ship if they so choose.
Well, it looks like they're having to. Anyway, what it says is that let's look at this.
Wow. This makes me think of For Those Who Wish Me Dead. Have y'all seen that movie? It was really good.
That's crazy, dude. Let's see. Residents who refuse to evacuate are brandishing guns at fire crews.
That boat. Oh, no. I mean, more than just the boat, but...
Is anyone else planting food like crazy this year? I tell you what, that would be an extremely smart thing to do. Not to be alarmist or anything, but yeah, I wish we were. We've tried. We need to get back into it. But yeah, man, that's it, man. It's a slow, steady, slippery slope decline. I think that's what we're seeing, guys.
In regards to planting, I'm learning that full sun lies.
Good. Yeah, it's a lie.
It doesn't really mean full sun. It can't handle Louisiana full sun.
No, it means like 6 hours.
Nay. It means partial sun.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So in more, look, 3 erupting. I don't know what this has to do with anything. Okay.
I think it's interesting. The way that they're lined up, they look almost like a cold version of the pyramids in Giza.
3 erupting Alaska volcanoes spitting lava or ash clouds. I have to say it my way. I don't know why. 3 remote Alaska volcanoes are in various states of eruption. One producing lava, and the other 2 blowing steam and ash. So far, none of the small communities near the volcanoes have been affected. Chris Wathamus, I don't know how you say that, a geologist with the Alaska Volcano Observatory, said Thursday, webcams on Thursday clearly showed episodic low-level ash emissions from Pavlov volcano. They still got a Russian name on it? Golly. Let's see. The ash clouds were rising just above the volcano's 8,261 foot summit, drifting about 6 miles to the south before dissipating. What are your thoughts on that?
Very sneaky volcano.
Is this more to do with that ring of fire?
Going without much warning. I don't know if it's, I'm sure it's included in the ring of fire, but I don't know if it, do you guys think we're going to see an increase? The last year, it seems like, had a lot of volcanic activity, but I haven't paid attention in other years. So how much of this is really things are going up and how much of it is just we're now paying attention?
The YouTube channel, Dutchinsons, yes. He seems to have been ringing the bell. He's like, dude.
Oh, I know.
What is it? Earthquakes. That's it. Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right. Then your boy that follows the airplanes, the flight paths. Who
Monkey Works.
Him too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're on it, man. Look, from the Observer, why does Jeff Bezos want NASA's Moonlander contract so badly? And the answer is this. This is why, right here. gold mine asteroid in our solar system is full of metals worth quadrillions. Anyone seen Avatar? Okay. They're wanting to mine this thing, I'm telling you. Look, no, that's just a joke. This is from the Daily Star, so I don't even know if this is for real. 124-mile wide space rock is in our solar system.
Oh my gosh, babe. It's going to crash into Africa, and then Wakanda will be.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda!
Okay, in our solar system, and scientists believe it could be worth more than 10,000 quadrillion. Unobtainium, dude. Holy crap. You believe this? I don't even believe this.
10,000 quadrillion? That sounds like a number our kids would make up.
Look, there he is.
It's 10,000 quadrillion.
This is why Bezos wants to go to space so bad. This is what the elites are up to, okay?
Oh.
All right?
Look at it. That thing has eyes.
Hey, don't believe the 1% aren't suffering too.
Is that a tube? Is that a tube in one of its eyes?
I don't know.
Is this an actual photograph?
This is what actual photographs look like from NASA these days, but...
it's 124 miles wide.
Actually, this is a NASA image. A Caltech NASA image. So this is technically legit.
Wait, where did they get the picture? So they just super zoomed from some other satellite camera that's already orbiting?
Yeah, something like that.
And how far away is this?
Doesn't matter, does it?
Well, I just want to know what's in that tube there.
I don't see a tube. Crater, you mean?
Yeah, sure, but it looks like a big old PVC pipe.
I don't know. It's a joke. Let's see. What is this article saying? In spring 2020, Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin began an almost year-long competition against Elon Musk's SpaceX over a NASA contract to build a human landing vehicle on the moon. The race ended in April, with the agency selecting SpaceX as the sole contractor under its Human Landing System program. Refusing to take no for an answer, Bezos has been pushing back against NASA's decision in every direction possible in the past 3 months.
Is Jeff Bezos Dr. Evil? Is that who he was supposed to be based on?
I think so. I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, what are you talking about? The greatest show on earth?
There's always a likeness. There's a lot of Trump-looking, Trump-esque people in movies.
It's hilarious.
Right. But, was that who he was supposed to be based on?
That one eye, though.
Anyway. That
one eye is almost just always a little bit different. Anyway. All right. Well, that's that as far as...
Some people got different eyes, babe.
Let's see. I would reckon that Blue Origin also filed a complaint along with another SpaceX competitor, Dynetics, with the U.S. Government Accountability Office, accusing NASA of violating its procurement strategy by selecting only one HLS contractor. The congressional watchdog denied Blue Origin's protests on Friday, ruling that NASA had run a fair competition. They are so pissed. Jeff Bezos is so jelly of Elon Musk right now because his little roadster car is out there and it's going to land on the gold thing. And it'll be his first. Do you have a flag?
Is there a flag on the roadster?
Now you know why the roadster went up. I don't know. Yeah, absolutely golfing guns.
All right. I don't know. That was
I wanted to hop into this
guys.
In closing. Okay, this was just a quick little thing. I didn't have very much. Okay. Biden administration, probably shouldn't have said any of that, considers withholding funds and other measures to spur the magic potion to get the magic. But see, they got this special apple, and they want me to eat their apple, and I don't want their apple.
And so it begins.
Yeah, so, this just goes to show you it's not about health. This is about control, okay? This is why we must try our best to stay off of the universal basic income, UBI, whatever you want to call the crap.
I was going to say, this is like a UBI appetizer.
Right, exactly. Next thing you know, your behavior is going to dictate your credit score, is going to dictate, look, they're gonna be able to. This is long time stuff. This isn't me being a conspiracy theorist saying, hey man, they're trying to put chips in your brain, man. This is me saying, dude, if you piss them off or do something they don't like or disagree with them, they're gonna turn off your money and you can't buy or sell or trade. I mean, you guys know this, especially at this point if you're watching this channel. But yeah, this is just me telling you guys, wake up, grow food, get some food storage if you can financially obtain it. Food storage,
or learn to grow, or or
a big medical kit, multiple medical kits, water storage, things that we can do. Get the book called The Lost Ways to learn how your ancestors lived without electricity and without all the modern stuff, because it's just very possible that things could get that bad.
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say.
We're not sponsored by them or anything.
Not sponsored by...
That'd be awesome. Hello.
Right. No sponsors. Just...
You mean people get paid for doing this?
We're sponsored by the Most High.
Yes. Amen.
But yeah, guys, it's just very possible. We're on a very slippery slope type of situation.
Golf and guns, that is awesome. Awesome. What do you grow?
Sorry about that.
No, I'm sorry. You know what I really want?
It's like health insurance. It's like insurance. All these people are so for insurance, but it seems like the corporate takeover was not just business to business. It was also against the personal individual. Instead of you spending the money to do responsible things and prepare for yourself, we give that over to a big corporation to, if this ever happens, they'll take care of this instead of you taking care of it. Well, thank goodness they're here. Let's just pay them. But that kind of turns you see all these dependencies. It turns you, if you don't have the money, you don't
I
get
don't
to
like
play.
it. This isn't how I feel. I wouldn't vote this way, but if I don't, I can't feed my family, so. But it's getting to...
Holy crap. Golf and guns, a half-acre garden.
I'm going to say this. Once UBI is in place, if you haven't gotten prepared, it'll be too late.
Isn't that right, Liza? She's like, antibiotics are still difficult to get, though. Funny, life-saving medicine are restricted. That's right. What about, not even antibiotics. What about asthma people? Okay?
I always try to...
How could someone abuse albuterol? If you don't know anything about it, I get it, but albuterol is essentially a steroid, I guess.
So, funny story, kind of. I always tried to make it like a personal goal to not take antibiotics, which is dumb. But I was always like, no, I'm gonna fight this on my own if I can. I wasn't like morally against it or anything. I just if I was able to fight it on my own, I would. And I was always worried that one day I might need an antibiotic, and I would need to make sure that I wasn't, already or dependent, or not dependent, but resistant to it, if you will. Anyway, fast forward, if you will, rewind now, like 6 or 7 years ago, I got double pneumonia, and I stayed home for a long time, longer than I should have. And so finally, when I was ready to go to the hospital...
Within an inch of her life.
My fingernails were turning black because I was septic. And
Grody.
They were very not optimistic. But because I had not taken antibiotics, they were able to hit it with a really heavy, and it
I'm not talking anything about, I'm not trying to say anything negative about nurses or the medical industry, but some of them, holy crap, man, they were treating you like you were already dead.
Yeah,
they were
they
just shoved her in the corner,
in this back
and they were like,
room with a bunch of other people, and I was freezing. And
hey, man, if you pull through, good, but hang in there, okay? Here's some Jell-O.
I asked the nurse, I said, ma'am, my fingernails are turning black. Why? And she said, oh, I don't know. You don't got nail polish on. It's like, no, obviously it's underneath my nail, and she's like, I don't know why they're turning black. And I'm like, I don't know. And the doctor told me later that that's like a not good sign in septic.
Golf and guns is like, it's like a Thanksgiving rap song over there. We got greens, potatoes, beans, cucumber, squash, blueberries, strawberry. Let's see. Samo2SS, what's up, dude? Brofist. Dragon Slayer says, anyone remember the part of that part in Jurassic Park where they talk about, what is that? Lysing contingency. Think maybe the jab will cause some sort of dependency of, so exactly, some, holy crap, that's another thing, that's another thing that I've been thinking about is
what's up, guns, games, and gadgets? How you been, man?
Dude, Guns, Games, and Gadgets, what is up? What's up? Guys, we just hopped on here real quick.
Yeah, just saying hey.
We just want to give you some encouragement and tell you that, you're not crazy. We see it's getting crazy out there. It's getting hard. And holy crap, just hang in there. Do the best you can with what you got.
Yep.
Try to prepare for the future. Tangible items if you can. I'm not saying don't invest in stuff. I'm just saying, guys, definitely water storage, medical, food, you know what I mean? You guys know the drill.
Thank you so much, Sober Life. You know that we're just trying to, I don't know what the goal is. Honestly, more often than not, our goal is to just share the verse at the end of the message and looking at articles and just, what do you guys think of this? We're not trying to be some information or news or... We're just hanging out with people that we've grown to, love and respect and appreciate. And we're not always right. Duh, obviously. I put my foot in my mouth at least once an episode, I think. But, we appreciate having you guys here.
We appreciate you guys. Ah, man. Do you have anything?
Well, I just poured my heart out, so I'm good.
Good. All right, well, hey, guys. We love you. Brofish.
Yes, it is almost time for fall garden. Sorry, okay, we can go now. But I'm excited about fall gardening.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyway, yeah, I wish I had more for you guys. Hopefully we'll hop back on. We can hop back on tonight. I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, if we're done painting.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to go paint and do some other stuff around the house. We got a lot to do.